Hello everybody, it's Piggy Pug Gamer, and today I am doing a video of Agario. So this is just going to be telling you, well, roughly what Agario is, what you can do, and a couple of other things. But this is just a pretty short video, so then the next video of Agario will actually be a proper Agario gaming video. So first of all, to get onto Agario, you don't have to get it, you don't have to download it, you don't have to buy or anything. All you have to do is just on this little section here, you have to type in Agario, and then you have to type in agario.io, which is, Agario is just what most people say it, but it's actually spelled like this. So you just type it in this, then if you've played it before, it'll probably come out as this. Or, basically type this, then I'll just click on that. And basically get this. This is how it should look like. So you can, first of all, you can play as a guest. Which is just, you can still play, it doesn't have any downside, well, kind of, apart from this, I'll explain this in a second. But you can also log into Facebook, and for that you get like these power-ups. So on the iOS, which if some of you don't know, are like phones, tablets, and basically smaller devices, you've already got this update, but for the PC, you need to log in to Facebook to get it. But obviously I don't have Facebook, so feel free to do that. And yeah, so basically, first of all, you can call yourself anything you want, and specific names give you specific skins. So basically, like, let's say you type in Dodge or Doggy or whatever you want to call it, then you've got like a little dog face at the front, and it's only specific things that you have to call yourself. Then we've got this section, which is FFA, which is just the normal Agario. Teams is just like, there's like a red, a green, and a blue team, and basically the blues can't eat. The blues, I'll get on to why I'm talking about eating. So the blues can't attack other blues, but they can attack greens and reds and that. And these two are just like experimental, is just kind of like more like experimenting with Agario, not really playing like this. And then party, I don't really know what that is, but I've never seen anyone use or anything. And then we've also got the settings here, which is no skins, is that people just look like this, and this is what I'm talking about with the specific names here, like Doggy, let's say, or Dodge or whatever. If you put no skins, everyone will just be like normal cells, just called like different stuff, like even if someone's called Doggy, it won't show. No colors, it's just going to be black and white, like that's going to, all these little blobs here are going to be black and white, players are going to be black and white, you're going to be black and white. So, it's just a thing that some people prefer from color like this and stuff. Dark theme is just, can you see how this is like white with stuff? Dark theme is just, wait, I'll just, there you go, that's dark theme, just a darker background. I'll get onto this in a second. So then you've got, I'll take it off dark theme for now. Then there's no names, is like you can't see anyone's name, like if you don't want to see names, or you just like, or if it kind of annoys you or something, then no names doesn't show. It shows skins, but it doesn't show names. Show mass is just, I'll show that as well if I put show mass on. Wait, first I'll turn it off. Can you see how I've got nothing on myself for now? Like, I'll just like, I don't have anything on me. if I put show mass on, then can you see I've got 10 score and there's a 10 here. I'm like moving. So that's what's that for? You're probably wondering why you'd need it since it's down here anyway and it's on you. It's because I don't know why they made it like this, but if this shows what your highest mass is, so if like part of you gets eaten but you still survive, you got less mass and it shows it on here, so it doesn't show how much you've got on here, it shows what your highest mass is. So on show mass, it shows how much you've got like at that very moment. And I'll get into another part about it, so I'll turn it off for now. And then skip stats is, I'll just get onto that, like let's say I'm playing a game, and then that guy eats me, it goes straight back to this. But if I turn skip, there we go, no. If I put skip stats off, if I die here, then this comes up, and this is just like food eaten, so that's how much mass I've eaten, that's how much these things I've eaten or players. Time alive is how long I was alive for. Cells eaten is like how many players you've ate. Highest mass is what was my highest score that I reached. And then leaderboard time is obviously how long you were on the leaderboard for. And then top position, I've got a sad face because I wasn't on the leaderboard. But if you were on the leaderboard, let's say I was in 3rd place, then that then I went back down to, I don't know, 8th place. Then that would show a 3 that my top position was 3rd place. And that shows like where you grew, where you shrunk, and you know, it's just like a little line, it's not very important. There can you see like it goes slightly thicker than that's because I ate one little cell. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. So first of all, spectate is just you're watching, like as you can see, you're watching the guy from 1st place. I don't know what he's on because I've got show mass off, but basically this just shows you the view of the person in 1st place on the server, and then to get off you just press escape or something. Then you've got different servers kind of, which is kind of just like it's more regions, so select a region. I'm just on Europe. So you know, it's just, because you know. So the thing is, you can't play with like specific people. Like if you wanna play with a friend, the only way of doing that is to keep like one of you goes on a server and the other one keeps like reloading the page until because this would change until you go, because it changes the server every time you go into a like you know it switches server, so there's a chance that you'll go on. So for that, in Europe there's quite a lot of players usually, so I'd say the best way is like go to a region where there's not very many players, so there's a higher chance of getting on the same one. But I'm just going to stick with Europe because I'm not playing with anyone. And that's pretty much it, I think. So yeah, I'll just show you. Oh god, I'll show you a normal game for now, and leave comments down below of what I could be called. So for now, there's the doggy I was saying. I'll call myself Pokerface, and that is a skin, so you will look different than just like a little cell of a name. And yeah, well, I'm gonna spectate. Oh, because like something happened, it like zoomed out, so I was wondering what it is. But this is another thing that I'm gonna show you since I'm here. It's that if you're bigger than these little spiky things you can see here, these aren't players. So if you're bigger than one of these, like this guy is definitely, because he's on first place, if you accidentally fly into one, or if someone shoots one at you, that you just do by feeding one of these, like just putting mass into one of them until it kind of like just shoots off, kind of, because it grows too big, shoots off, you know. So then you can pop someone by doing that. Oh, and bang, just got partially eaten, and it keeps switching because it switches to the person in first place. So now this guy's in first place. But anyway, let's get to some actual playing, because I was just curious what has happened. And bangs went down even more. So let's get into a game. Let's play just for now. And now, no, start, no, oh, not. Basically, you start off as this little cell, and the point of the game is basically what you have to do is, first of all, you start off by eating these little blobby things, and basically by eating them you start growing. As you can see, my score is going up, so I'm growing, and as you can see, what my skin is a bit better now. So basically the point of the game is you get bigger, and I'm not going to play proper games as I said for now. Basically, this is one of the things you can do. You can split into two, which I was talking about before, and then, you know, like, let's say there was like this little ball just like in front of me, and then I shot at it. I could eat it from a shot if it's too far away for me to catch up and I'm big enough. I've just stole a bit of mass from that guy. And this dodge is about to get eaten. Nope. Don't know how he survived, but he's very lucky. And I got eaten. So basically, yeah, you can get shot at. Now as an example of people shooting at me. So that's one of the things. I'll show you another thing you can do when I get big enough, because you do have to be a certain size, because if you're not, it will take so much mass from you that you will be smaller than you were when you started off, and that's the minimum mass. So there we go. The minimum mass you have to be at to be able to do these different things is 36, I believe. So another thing you can do is give a little bit of mass off, and that's just, let's say, because sometimes this isn't an official feature. It's just like if you want to team with someone, it's just to show people don't even have time. Basically, so it's not like an official feature of the game. You don't actually. It's that if you give a little piece of mass to another person, like to another player, that means that tells the person you want to team with them. So it's just a thing someone thought of, and yeah, basically you can just shoot that little thing, and I'll try to get enough mass to show you what else you can do with this mass shooting off thing. Second, you grow a bit bigger. There we go. So basically, you can feed it into the spike. As you can see, the spike grew, and I can't fly into it and eat it again. So what you do is just you need to feed the spike a lot until it pops. And yeah, and that's another thing you can do. There we go. I'll just let this guy eat me. And so yeah, and also that's another thing you can see, that this is where I kind of like started eating, ate. This is where I shot a piece of mass into the spike, and then it just stayed like that pretty much. And now, so I prefer playing on dark theme just because. And yeah, I'm just gonna put it on dark theme. I like show mass to see mass more. I'd say the dark theme just looks a lot cooler in general. So yeah. Now, so let's play a game. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the features explained. So yeah, let's just have one game in this video, just like, you know, just a quick game, so that it's not too boring, just in case people do know what Agario is who are watching this. And I'm just going to play a proper game of Agario where I actually try to stay alive, because in those games, as you could probably already tell, I was purposely killing myself, you know, because, well, I need to show you some other features, and I wasn't really trying. So yeah, I'm just gonna play one proper game. I've just stole a bit of math from this Paris guy. So yeah, sorry for the silence. I was like focusing on what they might do. These guys are coming. I didn't know what I'm doing. I'm just like sitting around here. Come on, let's see if I can do some math. Also, another thing, if you're trapped, let's see if I can do it. No, I couldn't do it. Let's see if I can try doing it. It's a hard thing to do, but I'm trying to show you just one cool trick that you could do. It's hard to do, but if you're trapped and there's quite a big guy and you're not very big, and he's gonna eat you and he's split, there's this cool thing you can do that I'll try to show you. It's quite hard to do because you have to be pretty small, and you have to you have to be pretty small, and the person you're doing it with has to be pretty big. Okay, like this dog again. Let's try. Which is doing, no, I can't do it. It's basically, can you see how this guy's kind of split? It's probably because he's recombining, because there's kind of a gap in between the two cells, because they're not really actually like joining together like they are now. You can go, if you're small enough, you can go through that gap to try to get out. So that's the thing. Okay, so I think that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time for my next Agario video. Bye!